again. Come out to another one of my sites today, and unfortunately I've got here and my main detector that I've been using, the Black Knight, is just completely refusing to switch on. So I'm going to go over to the backup, which is my Bounty Hunter. I thought this might be a good opportunity to show some people who, like me, are working on a very limited budget, metal detecting wise, how the Bounty Hunter Lone Star performs in pasture land like this. This is just a stables area, lots of horses. That one there, very friendly lad, that one. And so I'll go over this field that I'm in now, and I'll start recording again when I get a signal. I'll show you what the signal looks like, then dig it up and see what we found. Right, cheers. Right, here's the first signal. There's a silver. I've learnt in the past that if you get a choppy silver signal like this, it can quite often be a huge chunk of iron. So let's dig it up, see what we find. Right, well, the short answer to that is I don't have a clue. I nearly had a heart attack when I first dug it up. I thought that was a coin, but there is absolutely nothing on it. Okay, I've cleaned it up and it is definitely blank. Them swirls you can see on the front of it are just like indentations that are full of muck still that I haven't been able to brush off. But there's a, you know, if you see at the end of my finger there, it's like a hole, like somebody's hit it with something sharp. That goes quite deep. The other side, absolutely nothing. That is a hell of a gold colour, but if I go over it with the detector, now it's out of the ground, it's telling me I think zinc, not in the gold range at all. Mystery, don't know what that is. Okay, well, there's my next one. This one's bouncing around a bit. Silver, silver, zinc, zinc. This one's bouncing around silver, zinc, and then occasionally down into iron and foil. Okay, let's dig that, see what it is. Okay, after our first mystery item, a very much not mystery item. No mistaking that shape. That's a 3p. 3 pence. 1960. So not that old. Not bad. Again, it was telling me that was silver, and it most definitely isn't. Some of the sixpences were silver, but the 3 pences never were. Okay, on to the next one. And that one, as you can see, is coming up scrap, but that's also the gold range. I think it's more likely to be scrap than gold. Oh, it's going off quite randomly now. Okay, well, we'll see what it is anyway. And this, it actually helps to be an electrician for this one, because I know what that is. That's the pin out of a waterproof plug, and probably not that old. It's split at the end there so that it can push into the socket. There's usually 3 of them in there for the 3-pin plug. You can even see the little screw where you undo it to put the cable in. But there's actually still something in there. The rest of the plug maybe still coming up as scrap, so let me do a bit more investigation and I'll find out. Oh, another little tip: if you haven't got a pointer and you're waving stuff in front of the detector to try and find out which clod of mud it's in, take your wedding ring off first. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, the other thing in there was a big chunk of lead, wasn't it, mate? I'm getting harassed while I'm trying to dig. Nothing written on it, just a big bendy chunk of lead to go with the pin. I don't think they're related, but hopefully. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else in there. Nothing in the clod either. Oh, that's the one thing with the Bounty Hunter you'll find. If you bang it into something, it quite often pings and goes off, but then I think quite a lot of detectors do that. Righto, on to the next one. got a visitor. This is my sister's horse. His name's Thor, and he is a big lad. Aren't you, mate? You gonna let me dig this up? I'm not too good with horses. I prefer that little one over there, also my sister's, just to keep this one company. And the next one, this one's coming up a fairly consistent silver signal, right in an old horse's hoof print there. I think it's about there. That's one thing, when you do get a signal with the bounty hunter, make sure you kick the grass down, because sometimes when it's brushing across the top of grass it can give a false signal. It's not in that bit. Still in there, whatever it is. Ooh, something there. It's green, which means it's probably copper. I think I need to make the hole a bit bigger. Oh no, there it goes. And it's a bar of some description. Piece of machinery, but possibly brass or copper to have gone that greeny colour. Not silver though, so the bounty hunter seems to like telling me things are silver, but that most definitely isn't. Okay, on to the next one. Can't seem to make its mind up whether this one is zinc or silver. Oh, it doesn't seem to like it that direction. Okay, well let's give it a go anyway. About there I reckon. Try it live again, because it worked fairly well last time. Sorry if it's a bit jiggly, I really must get myself a head camera. But other priorities, to be honest with you, like buying a better detector. But I know I do tend to dig very big plugs, but I'm not that good at pinpointing, so it doesn't seem to be in that. It's most definitely still down there. Oh, good Cheshire clay. Aha. That's most definitely not a silver bar. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with the discrimination there. That's telling me that it's zinc, and it is a big ugly chunk of iron. Okay, well you're bound to get one or two of them. On to the next one. It's silver apparently. I don't believe you. About there. Oh, there it is. It's not silver. Looks like a big old iron washer, I think. Let's see what it says it is now it's on the surface. Now it's saying, see that? Zinc. It doesn't, I can't make its mind up what that is. Okay, on to the next one. Right, this one's bouncing in between zinc and 5-cent nickel. I guarantee it's not a 5-cent nickel unless somebody's just back from Disney World. But we'll dig it up and have a look. I want to find something good for you. Started off really well, and then we just seem to have been finding junk for the past hour. Oh, immediately I've hit something really hard there. So I have a feeling that might be another big ugly chunk of iron, but we shall see. And there he is. That doesn't take much looking for, does it? Big ugly rusty lump of iron. No. it's definitely that. There we go again. Everything but an iron tone, unfortunately. Oh, I'll find something good. Oh well, never mind. On to the next one. Guaranteed silver this time. It promises he's not lying to me this time. About there. Right, I think I'm getting the hang of this digging one-handed. Or at least I think I'm getting the hang of digging one-handed. I'll let you tell me that, whether the video makes you seasick or not. Seems less certain now. That quite often happens. I don't know if that's common to the bounty hunter, but you'll take the top layer of turf off and all of a sudden it's not so sure there's something there. I think I might have missed. It might be off to this side a little bit. Oh, and there was something hard I hit. Ah! It's gold coloured, but it's not gold, definitely. HD32850. I think that's an animal's ear tag. Not that old, I don't think. And not that silver either. I think that's probably some kind of aluminium. It's quite bendy. Alright, well at least it's not a big rusty clump of iron. Here we go again. This one it's a bit more uncertain. It's either coming up silver or zinc. As you've probably guessed by now, I don't have a great deal of confidence in the discrimination of this detector. Oh, this ground is so hard. Well, I think it's out. I really must save up and get myself a pro pointer. I bought a cheap pointer from Maplin's, paid about £30 for it. I might as well not have bothered. It is a terrible thing. Is that... Ah! There it is. That had me full because it's white. I thought that was pottery, but no, it must be lead. A rolled up piece of lead. I don't know if I can unroll it. Yep, just a piece of lead, nothing written on it, nothing interesting. Okay, I'm nearly back at where I started now. I've been all the way up the field and all the way back down again. It's a big long field. I'll do another 10 minutes and I'm going to call it a day because I'll be honest, the Grand Prix on, I want to watch the Formula 1, so give it another 10 minutes, dig another couple of things, then we'll call it a day for this hunt. Okay, this is probably the most consistently solid silver signal I've got so far. And I think it's about there. Have we got it? We have. It's definitely in there somewhere. Oh, that looks familiar. It's another one of them. This time it's number 93465. We'll have the whole herd soon. Yeah, well that's definitely what it was picking up. Solidly telling me that it's silver. Okay, I'll make this the last one for today. About there. As you can see from what we've done with the bounty hunter before, it's not a bad machine. It will pick things up, although I'd take the discrimination and the display on it with a pinch of salt in most cases. But I got this second hand off eBay. I think I paid £40 for it, so hardly broke the bank. I think it's most definitely preferable to buy something like this rather than one of the £40–50 unbranded machines that you see on eBay. I have had some experience with them and they to be quite honest, most of them barely work at all. I don't know, the ground here is absolutely solid. Oh, I can barely get the shovel in it. It's another one of them. 3, 6, 8, 4, 7. We have got the whole herd. Okay, that'll do me for today, I think. Alright, I'll see you again soon. Bye.